As a wig reviewer, I love it so very much when I have an opportunity to show you a style in multiple colors because it can help so much to get an understanding of the style and whether or not it's for you. Color can dramatically change the way a wig looks. Highlight placement can dramatically change wavy and layered pieces. And there is variation from wig to wig anyway, so showing you multiple pieces will give you a sense of what variation might exist in a certain style. And I have reviewed the wig on my head multiple times, and I have a tip video showing you how I made my wig, not this one, my own. I trimmed bangs, I trimmed layers, I kind of thinned it out a little bit on the sides, because that's also so important for you to start to get a sense of what you can do to make wigs your own. And when I got this piece in my box for this month, I'm a reviewer for 𝗏, and I get a box every month with wigs to review that I don't keep, that I send back. They go to open box clearance at 𝗏, so you can actually save money, but I never know what I'm going to get. And when I pulled this one out of the box, my initial thought was, oh, well, I've already reviewed this one a couple of times. Well, good news for you, that means I can give you guys a tip video instead of a full-blown review, since I've already reviewed this one, and what I'm going to tell you today can help you regardless of the style that you're looking at. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm here on behalf of 𝗏 to bring you this video. And I have Waves and Raves by Raquel Welch on my head, and I have her on in the color SS Iced Mocha. I've reviewed a ton of wigs in this color because it's one of my favorite brunettes. Love this brunette. And like I said in the intro, I have reviewed this piece. I've got multiple videos on this piece, a full review, I've got a tip video, and then I have a video showing my modified next to this in even another color. I'm gonna link a bunch of videos down in the description box below. If you want to go see a full-blown review of this one, learn about the density, inside the cap fit, all of that, go watch my review. That's linked, because I'm not going to cover that in depth in this video because I think I've got something more important to talk about in this video. If you want to see my tip video, how I took this style and made it my own, that's below as well. And what I show you in that video could help you with any wig. My tip videos are really universal. It is helpful if you're looking at a particular style, but even if you're not, the skills that I teach you are going to help you on your wig journey. A time will come in your wig journey that you have a decision to make. You may have to modify a wig to be comfortable in it, or risk never reaching for it. Worst case scenario, you end up returning every wig that you buy, because I personally think 95% of wigs need customization, even a little bit, whether that's just a little trim or styling, or maybe you need to take a little heat to it. Something generally will make a wig more comfortable for you. And so learning how to do these things, scary at first, will make such a huge difference, and it doesn't always remain scary. One of the most challenging things about wig reviews, and as a wig wearer about watching wig reviews, is not always knowing how to assess what your eyes are telling you. This wig is very full. It is extremely full. It doesn't have any traditional permatease on the top because this is made with a mostly hand-tied cap, but it is so incredibly full, and you can't really see that on video. When I do my wig reviews, I try my very best to describe what it is that I'm sensing, seeing, feeling on the wig, because I know some of these things you're not going to be able to get just from the video. Volume, density, poof, all of those things are very, very difficult to see on video. And so I try to describe them to the best of my ability. And if I think a wig is so voluminous that I think some people will struggle with it, I know some of you love volume and you want the biggest hair you can find, but that isn't everyone. And I would say I want to make sure that those looking for volume know that they found it, and those struggling with volume also know that they found it, because you won't be able to see it. So when I tell you a wig is very full, very poofy, this is the one time when I'm going to tell you, don't necessarily believe your eyes, because your eyes are not going to pick that up. And I will tell you, I get the comment all the time in videos where I show a really full wig. Inevitably, at least one person, often multiple people, will say, that doesn't look very poofy to me, because you can't see it. This is one of those times when I put this on my head. I've had it 3 times now. I'm always amazed by how poofy and full this wig is. It truly blows my mind, given that it doesn't have permatease and just the style. Now, I do think there's a little bit of permatease right here, but you're not seeing that from the front view. So when you're looking at it on your head in the mirror, you're not seeing that permatease. There isn't permatease up here. There isn't permatease here. It is simply the density. It's a little bit of a higher density piece, a little bit more hair. It's also the layers and the waves and the construction, how they've put the hair into the cap. That's what makes this a very, very full wig. One of the reasons why I modified it is because I loved the style. I think this is such a fun style. It's sassy, it's casual, it's kind of wavy, it's kind of straight. It's such a great length if you don't want a lot of hair, you don't want it rubbing on your clothing. But it just wasn't exactly perfect for me. And after I modified it and trimmed up the bang, because it does have a really long bang and I wanted to wear it with a full bang, which I couldn't do without trimming. If you were someone who just wanted to wear it side swept, it's great for that. I also wanted to trim up the sides here, and I wanted a little bit more layering around the face. All of that really also helped with the volume. And again, that video is linked below. And the reason I wanted to make this video, and I'm gonna put up some pictures so that you can see what the other pieces looked like. They looked similar, but you know, there was variation because there always is variation from piece to piece. And also I want you to see the before and after from my modification video, because I think it demonstrates very well what a difference it can make to take 15 minutes. Truly, usually that's about all it takes, unless I'm filming, to make a wig your own, because I want you to start to get inspired. I want you to have ideas and to think, well, maybe this wig that's been sitting in the box for the last 6 months, maybe if I do what Denise just did, I'll love it. I really want to encourage you, and I want you to feel brave and also motivated to work on your wigs, because let me tell you guys, I don't have any hair cutting experience. I've never been trained. I didn't do any of this before wigs. So if I can do it, you can do it. I also know that you guys don't see every single video I put out, and it can be really hard to know what the algorithm is serving up for people. And I do think some women are going to be so thrilled with this style. So every time I get a chance to show something to you, it could actually be the first time you're seeing it, even if I've reviewed it before. And I reviewed this one in lighter colors before. This is the first actual brunette I've shown this one in, and so that can also really help. Some of you may have skipped my previous videos because you saw the thumbnail and thought, oh, that color's not for me, without realizing the wig came in many colors. I think this one comes in like 30 colors. So there's probably a color that will work for you. And so honestly, I think this is such a fun style. It is absolutely stunning, but it is incredibly full, very voluminous, and isn't going to be for everyone. I do think there are some things you can do to mitigate that. So if you're unsure, if you're going to be one of those people who's going to struggle with the fullness, I think there's things you can trim, you can thin, you can style, tucking the hair. You can take a couple bobby pins. Looks like the sun went behind a cloud and changed the lighting here. Hold on. Filming outside can be great, but also tricky because of the sun and the clouds, and it changes a lot of things. But tucking the hair, sticking a couple bobby pins to keep it tucked. You can even, sometimes when wigs are super full, if you pick up a top layer and you clip down with either a bobby pin or a pressure clip the lower layer, and then when you drop that top layer over, it's going to look so much less full. That works especially well on wigs with permatease. This one, it will work a little bit, maybe not as well because it doesn't have permatease. You can take heat to this because it's heat friendly, and you can get lift in the front. So if you don't want the bangs in your face, blow drying it back with a hair dryer and letting it cool, that's going to give it lift that it doesn't have out of the box. And I have a video showing how to do that. There is a lot you can do to make these your own. And sometimes we buy wigs because we're just not even really sure. You think you might like something and then you get it and realize, oh, maybe I don't like that much volume, or maybe I don't like that particular placement of volume. It doesn't mean that that wig isn't for you. It just might mean it's not for you out of the box. So please be encouraged. Please be inspired. And don't write yourself off. I do hear from some of you in the comments, especially on, seems to happen more on Facebook than on Instagram. I would never be able to do that. That's fine for you, but I don't have the skill to do that. I cannot stress enough. I felt the exact same way. As a matter of fact, I was one of those in the Facebook groups early on lamenting, why do we have to mess around with these wigs? Why can't they just be ready to wear fully out of the box? Why can't blah, blah, blah. And I've learned over the years, unless you're going to go with human hair and a fully custom piece that was made for you, these wigs are made to fit the broadest, largest group of people possible. They're made fairly generically in that sense. Some of these companies put their heavier density, or it seems like they've got more hair than natural people's hair. Natural people's, I meant like what nature gives most people. But even that has so much variation. I have always had baby fine, thin hair, stringy, thin hair, couldn't hold volume. My brother and sister have super thick, very curly hair. Some people have a lot of hair. Some people have very little hair. And so it's easier to take hair off of a wig than to put hair onto a wig. So if you're one of those people looking for lower density, you don't like volume, you want to be able to see the part line, which you can't really on this one because it's so densely knotted, that's where I come in. That's why I make videos, because I see you, I hear, I know. So I'm gonna make tip videos every time I come up with something that I think could benefit someone, or I'm making one of my own wigs my own, so somebody else might be interested, to inspire you and to show you that you can do this. And there are so many styles right now that you're missing out on because you're selling yourself short and you're thinking everybody else could do it but me. Please don't do that to yourself. If you really are terrified of taking anything, doing anything permanent to something that's more expensive, this is a fairly expensive piece because it's mostly hand tie cap. It's a major name brand. We generally pay more for brand names. We do it in all industries, shoes, clothes, everything. Then go to Amazon, buy yourself a cheap Amazon wigs, buy a few of them and practice different skills on those. It'll help you build up confidence, and then when you go to do something to your more expensive wig, it won't be quite as scary. I really hope this helps. Go look at my other videos below if you want to know more about this beautiful style. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have questions, and please be encouraged. Be brave. You'll have so much more fun on the wig journey once you step out of these wigs either have to be perfect out of the box or they're not for me, because that just doesn't happen very often. Don't forget about ዄ. I will save you money if you use my coupon code. I have it listed below and it works on any purchase. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.